children of St. Emira schools, sisters and brothers, my heart is touched with silence, and I do not know what to say to you. Will you help me to find out words which I may speak to you? I am so happy to be in your midst once again on this festive occasion. I feel grateful to every one of you for having called me here and given me an opportunity of meeting you all, of seeing your sweet, tiny faces, your sparkling eyes. Whenever I come to such gatherings, whenever I come and meet you, whenever I come and see you, I recall the days that I spent when I was in the school myself. We all have passed through this experience. And as I was sitting here in your midst, I remembered how some time ago a question was put to me. They said to me, who is a true friend? What are the qualities of a true friend? And to get the correct answer to this question, I referred ancient books. I read Aristotle's Nicomachean Ethics. Have you heard of that book? Aristotle's Nicomachean Ethics. In that book he tells us many things concerning friendship. And he says in one place, Aristotle was a great philosopher. Aristotle was a great thinker. He was thinker number one of the ancient world. He was philosopher number one of the ancient world. You have not read his books. I don't think you will be able to understand even if you read his books. The thoughts that he gives are too deep. But in one place he says, Aristotle says, my friends, there are no friends. My friends, there are no friends. I said to myself, how can that be so? Surely there are friends. How can there be no friends? Then one day it occurred to me to ask that question, put that question to my beloved master, Sadhu Vaswani. I went up to him and I said to him, Dada, we used to call him Dada. Dada, there is one question to which I have not been able to get an adequate answer. Nobody has been able to give me the correct answer. Nobody has been able to give me a satisfactory answer. I have read so many books, but not one book deals with this question in the way which may satisfy me. So I went up to him and I put to him this question. I told him, tell me, who is a true friend? What does it mean to be a true friend? What are the qualities of a true friend? What are the marks of a true friend? Sadhu Vaswani's answers were always direct, to the point. His answers were brief to every question. His answers were very brief. And do you know what answer he gave me? He said, I would wish you to remember these words. He said, a true friend is one who knows my faults and failings, who knows my weaknesses and imperfections, who knows the dark side of my life, and yet he continues to love me. Who is a true friend? A true friend is one who knows, who is aware of the dark side of my life, but not on that account will he leave me. He will continue to shower His love on me. He knows my faults, He knows my failings, He knows my weaknesses, He knows my imperfections. He knows the dark side of my life, and yet He continues to love me. How true it is that such a friend is God. That is perfectly true. God knows everything about us. He knows our weaknesses and imperfections, and still He continues to love us. He says to us, "Come unto me, my child, come unto me, my friend, and I shall do everything for you." God does not tell us, "You did this wrong, you did this wrong, you did this wrong. How can I talk to you? How can I let you come near me?" No. God said, "I am your true friend." These are the words of God. He stands with open arms, saying to each one of us that I am your true friend. I know, I am aware of your faults and failings, your weaknesses and imperfections, but my love transcends them all. My love is greater. Your imperfections, your sins, your crimes may be very great, but my love is greater than all those transgressions. Come unto me, my child, and I shall do the very best for you. Such is God. Such is God. And remember, if there is a secret, today you cannot share it with anybody. You will share it with your friend, with someone whom you regard as your friend, but that friend has many friends. So she will go and tell them, "Please don't tell anybody, I'm only telling you." Then that friend has many other friends, and she will go to her friends, she will tell them, "Don't tell anybody, but I am telling it to you." And the next day the whole school will know, all the students will know. And you will wonder, I shared the secret only with one, how did the whole school come to know about it? God is the one friend with whom you can share your innermost secrets. Others will sometimes laugh at your childish ways. They will scoff at your attitudes. But God is the one who will always understand. Because He loves us. As I said, He loves us more than an earthly mother loves her only child. And love is ever understanding. Love is ever patient. Love is ever forgiving. Go to God after you have done a wrong thing. Confess to God. He forgives you. He forgives you before you have forgiven yourself. If there is one lesson which the Mira school has to teach you, my dear sweet children, remember, if there is one lesson the Mira school has to teach you, it is this: learn to go to God again and again, again and again. For even the slightest thing, go to God. Closer is He to you than breathing, nearer than hands and feet. Closer is He to you than breathing, nearer than hands and feet. These are the words of the great poet Tennyson. We don't have to go out in search of God. We don't have to fix an appointment with Him. God, I want to meet you, please, can you give me an appointment? No. He is available to you all the 24 hours of the day and night. Wake up in the middle of the night. Wake up at 2 o'clock in the night. He is there with you. He is available to you all the 24 hours of the day and night. Go to God again and again. And therefore, cultivate some sort of relationship with Him. This is very, very important. Tell God, you are my mother, I am your child. Or you are my father, I am your child. Or you are my friend, I am your friend. Or you are my master, I am your servant. Or you are my brother, I am your sister. Cultivate some sort of relationship with God and go to Him again and again. And you can change this relationship as often as you want. In the morning, you make God your mother. In the evening, you make Him your friend. Come along, my friend, we'll go out together for a walk. You don't need anybody else. Girls run after boyfriends for nothing, when their true friend is always with them. Boys, today they'll be going about with you. Tomorrow you will find them going about with other girls. Boys are like that. But God will always be with you. How many of you will try to cultivate friendship with God? How many? Truthfully, don't look at each other and then lift up your arms. Cultivate friendship. Have developed some sort of hands down, I'm very happy. Develop some sort of relationship with Him. Next time when I come to you, I will ask you this question. What is the relation that you have developed with God? Then you should be able to tell me immediately. I think of God as my brother. I think of God as my boyfriend. I think of God as my father. I think of God as my mother. Do you know what is the relationship that I have created with God? I think of Him as my mother. Every day, I do not know how many times I go to Him and tell Him, Ma, you are with me, isn't it? You are taking care of me. I want to love you. I want to love you more and more. I want to love you more than anything in the world. I don't know how many times I go to God. This is the one lesson that the Meera school has to teach, because this is the one lesson that Meera taught the world. Saint Meera, she even told her husband. She told her husband, when her marriage took place, wedding took place, she was very frank with her husband. She told him, I have a boyfriend. I will not leave him. And her husband was shocked. In those days, so many centuries ago, for girls to have boyfriends, he was shocked. And he asked her, who is your boyfriend? Then why did you get married to me? Then she told him, Mere to girdhara gopal, dusaro na koi. Mere to girdhara gopal, dusaro na koi. You must walk in the footsteps of Meera. Cultivate some relationship with God. But I will not keep you longer. I feel very grateful to you once again for this beautiful meeting that we have had this afternoon.